So I did some research on when crypto hacks happen according to sidereal Vedic astrology, which shows the real position of the planets in the sky at any given time. So I want to tell you first about what I found, and then I'm going to give you some dates in the relatively near future that I think we should all be kind of aware of so that we are careful, because those are dates that hacks I see as an astrologer are likely to occur. So first I'm going to tell you about when I noticed that crypto hacks tend to occur. So the first thing I notice is that when crypto hacks occur, Mars and Mercury are associated in the sky in a very strong way. For example, they will be conjunct, or one of them will be in the same sign as the other in the Navamsha and the Rashi. For example, one of them will be in a sign in the Rashi chart and the other one in the Navamsha will be in that same sign. It sometimes also occurs when the two are in opposition, or sometimes when they're in trine to each other. So the first factor here is the association, the strong association of Mars and Mercury. The other factor is that there needs to be a malefic influence over that day in particular, usually based on where the moon is transiting. But I'll go into that in my examples. Or if not that, then that conjunction of Mars and Mercury, or association of the two, is intensified by the nakshatras that they are in. So the nakshatras will be like intense, kind of hardcore type of nakshatras, not the light-hearted nakshatras. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about some examples so that you can see what I mean. So my first example is the Ronin hack. On the day of the Ronin hack, or I think this was actually the day that was discovered to have happened, Mercury was conjunct Jupiter in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, which is an intense nakshatra. And in the D9 chart, Mercury, Mars, and Ketu were conjunct in Gemini. In the Poly Network hack, on that day, Mercury and Mars were conjunct in Magha Nakshatra, and that's a Ketu Nakshatra. Not messing around. And then also at the same time, Saturn and Rahu were in trine in Capricorn and Taurus respectively. So there's that added malefic influence. In the Nomad Bridge hack, Mars and Rahu were both conjunct in Bharani Nakshatra in the sign of Aries, and Mercury, also an intense nakshatra, and Mercury was in that same sign of Aries in the D9. In the KuCoin hack, Mercury and Mars were in exact opposition in the nakshatras of Ashwini and Chitra, respectively, and they were in Kendra to the conjunction of Saturn and Moon in Capricorn. So that position of Saturn and Moon was the malefic influence particularly. Okay? In the BNB chain hack, Moon and retrograding Saturn were in exact conjunction in Capricorn, and Mars was in the Virgo Pada of Mrigashira Nakshatra, while Mercury was in Capricorn in the Navamsha. Now I'm going to tell you specific dates in the over the next few years that you should be aware of, because hacks are, as I see it, likely to happen on these dates based on the astrology. The first one is a set of, like a time frame from the 19th of February through to the 22nd of February of 2023. And I'm sorry, I need to read this from my notes, otherwise this is going to take me forever. Okay. So that one, it's probably going to be a benefic hacker if it happens on the 21st. If that hack happens on the 22nd, it could be of benefic nature. But if it happens on the 21st, it is not good at all. It's very severe. And so just like watch out in general. And also the thing is that starting as soon as Sunday the 19th of February is when it can be activated due to the moon's transit. So just be careful of all of those dates. Next, Saturday the 13th of May of 2023, Moon and Saturn are going to be conjunct in Aquarius. When Moon and Saturn are conjunct, it really creates a specific type of mental tonality that is different for each person, but can definitely lend to this kind of situation. And that's because of the kind of mental makeup of a person who is able to do that kind of thing. So in that day, Mercury and Mars are going to be conjunct in Cancer in the Navamsha chart. So again, that date is Saturday, the 13th of May of 2023. And the last one I want to tell you about is Thursday, the 3rd of August of 2023. Moon and Saturn are in Aquarius together, and Mercury and Mars are in Leo. So those 3 dates are ones for next year that I see, and I'll try and, like, if I see that I'm getting good results with this, I'll just try and keep up this. Or if you're interested in it, if any of you are interested in it, like, just always let me know so I know what you're interested in. And then I can just continue this research. Okay? Thank you. Hope that was useful.